I'm playing with my dog right now.
Oh, okay. Ah! Why does the iPad always slip?
Good morning, everyone. Hello. Everyone is with me? Can you hear me? Okay, good, good. Now, please, before we start, make sure you don't have your baby brother or your baby sister next to you, okay? Make sure you don't have any toys with you, please. All right, thank you very much. Now, shall we start our lesson? Let's start. Last time we learned about rounding to the nearest 10. Today, we will round to the nearest 10 and then we will move to rounding to the nearest 100. Okay? Can you see my screen? Good, good, very good. Now, we will round 2 and 3-digit numbers to the nearest 10. How do we use the number line to round numbers? About how far is it from Philadelphia to Trenton? Now, we are reading this example, okay? Because when we are talking about how far a place is, we can sometimes use the word about because we're not really sure how many kilometers is this place far. So we can use about a number, a certain number. Stay with me so that you can understand what I'm talking about. You can use rounding to tell about how many miles. Like this, here's the number line. It starts at 20 and it ends on 30, okay? The last number is 30, the biggest number. Now, 25 and 29 are numbers that are in between, okay? Now, Philadelphia is 29 miles away from a place called Trenton. Now, how can we round 29 to the nearest 10? What is the 10 that is very close to the number 29? Is it 30 or 20, Mira?
Yes, teacher.
Honey, can you see 29 on the number line?
Yes.
Is it closer to 30 or 20?
To 30.
Thank you very much. So instead of saying it's 29 miles away, you can say it's about 30 miles. It's about 30 miles. It's not the exact number, okay? But it's the closest or the nearest 10 to the number 29. Thank you, Mira. Now, again, it's about 30 miles. How do you use place value to round? Here are the steps for rounding numbers. Step 1, find the digit in the rounding place. Like this, we have 68, okay? We are looking for the nearest 10, right? So where do you think 68 is? What are the 10s that surround 68? What is the 10 that comes before 68? And what is the 10 that comes after 68? Yes, Farah?
Yes.
Before 68, what is the 10 that comes before 68?
Before 68,
60, right?
60, yes.
And after 68, what is the 10 that comes after 68? 70.
Okay, 70.
Yeah, so 68 is between 60 and 70. But is it nearer to 60 or 70?
70.
Thank you, Farah. Thank you very much. Yes, it is nearer to 70. How do we know? We go to the ones. When we have tens and ones, take the ones and see if it is 5 or more than 5. You choose the bigger 10. You will change the 10 to the bigger 10, okay? So imagine we have in the ones, imagine we have 5, 6, or 7, or 8, or 9. What do we use? What do we choose? The bigger 10. We choose the bigger 10, which is 70. Always when you have a number to round, like here you have 68. Can everyone hear me? Can everyone look at me? Okay, what is the number that we are talking about right now? 68. What is it? Okay, I'm going to unmute. Unmute. I want to hear from you. Okay. What is the number that we are talking about? You can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Yes. Habibi, can you read the number for me? 60. Thank you. What is the number again?
68.
Thank you very much. It's 68. Now, to round 68 to the nearest 10, when we round to the nearest 10, we have to find the two tens that are surrounding this number. We have 68. So what comes before 68 and after 68? Before 68, we have 60. After 68, we have 70, right? Now, then the second step, we take the ones. We check whether the ones is 5 or more. If the ones is 5 or more, you choose the bigger 10. If the ones is less than 5, then you choose the smaller 10. In this case, we have 60 and 70. We checked 8. 8 is more than 5, so that's why we chose 70. Here, 8 is 5 or greater, and then we chose the number 70. Here, 43. Who wants to answer? Zaid? Hi, Zaid.
Hi.
Habibi, what is the number that we are studying right now? Look at the screen.
4.
40?
3. 43.
It's 43. Now let's find in our heads, okay? Let's find the smaller 10 and the bigger 10. What are the 10s that are around 43? 43, 40 comes before, and what's after 43?
53.
50, Hayati, 50. We're only looking for 10s, okay?
Oh, 50.
Yeah, 50, 50. So we have 40 and 50. Now, then we go to the ones, which is in this case number 3. 3 is less than 5 or 5 or more.
It's less than 5.
So do we choose the smaller 10 or the bigger 10?
The smaller 10.
Thank you
The
very
bigger 10.
much.
The smaller
No,
10.
the smaller, ya Albi, the smaller, because We have less than 5 in the ones. We have less than 5 in the ones. So the smaller 10 is what? 40. Now, if it is 5 or greater, increase the digit in the rounding place by 1. It is less than 5, leave the digit in the rounding place alone. Now, 25, yes, Muhannad? Can you round 25 to the nearest 10?
Mm.
25 has 20 and 30.
Okay.
Yes, 20 and 30. Now look at the ones. If we have 5 or more, we choose 30. If we have less than 5, we choose 20. In the ones, in 25. Yeah, good job. Thank you, Mr. Muhannad. Thank you very much. He chose 30. You are right. Now we have 12. Yeah. Yusuf Al-Fayoumi. Hi.
Hi.
Habibi, we have 12. Can you round it to the nearest 10?
10.
Wow, this was fast and smart. Thank you very, very, very much. Now, 84. Who wants to answer? Can I please put the camera like this in front of your face? I can't see your faces, please. All right. If you know what the answer is, raise hands, raise hands. All right, so who wants to answer this? Yes, Lujain, Sweti? Yes, dear. We have 84. Okay, Lujain? We have 84. We have 80 and then we have 90. Which is the nearest 10 to this number? Is it 80 or 90, Lujain?
90.
Honey, if you want to answer this on your own, you have to check the ones first. Look at the ones. We have 4 in the ones, right? Can you see the letter O here that stands for ones?
Yes.
Under ones, we have 4. So if it's less than 5, we choose the smaller 10. Is it less than 5? 4 is less than 5? Yes, it is. So do we choose 80 or 90?
80.
Thank you. Good job, Lujain. So if you check what the ones are, smaller than 5 or 5 or more, you will for sure know the answer. Okay, now let's move to rounding hundreds. Rounding 100 to the nearest 100. Okay, rounding numbers to the nearest 100. How is this going to happen? It's very easy. It's the same, but instead of looking for the nearest 10, we're looking for the nearest 100. We have a number in hundreds in 3 digits. It has 3 digits, and we will look for the, imagine the number on the number line. Always do this, okay? What is the 100 that comes before? What is the 100 that comes after? And if it's more than 5 or less than 5, it's all the same, okay? So we will round 3 and 4 or 5 digit numbers to the nearest hundreds. Here, round, we have 410, 470, 450. We will round them to the nearest 100. How are we going to do that? We will use the number line. Okay, the number line. What is the first 100 that you can see in this number line? Wissam. Wissam, Habibi, what is the first 100 that you can see on this number line?
400.
Thank you very much. 400. And what is the last one?
500.
Good job. So we will choose 400 for each number or maybe 500. We will see the nearest 100, okay? We will find it. Let's start with 410 here. Can you see it on the number line?
Yes.
Good. Is it closer to 400 or to 500?
400.
Thank you very much. So 410 rounds to 400. Thank you very much, Wissam. Now, Khalid.
Yes, teacher.
Hi, Habibi.
Hi.
We have 450. 450 is exactly in the middle.
Yeah.
So, do we round it to the smallest 100 here or to 500?
To 500, I think.
Yes. Good job. What about 470? Thank you, Khalid. What about 470? Ali Khuluqi? Ali Khulqi, I think. All right. All right. Let's see who wants to answer. Okay. Okay. So I can't see all of your pictures. I think you didn't put the video on, but I can read names. So do we have Lien Abu Hijle? Lien Abu Hijle, can you hear me? All right, let's. Okay, we have 470. Do you think, Mr. Muhannad, do you think 470 rounds to 400 or 500?
500.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You are right. All right. Now, we have 435. How do we find the hundreds now? Okay, I'm sorry, 1 second. Now, round each number to the nearest 100. Who wants to start? Can you please put, I want to see your faces. I can't see your faces. Ayham, I can't see your face. Okay, Yusuf or Mira Al-Banna. Mira, can you answer this?
Yes, teacher.
We have 1,560. Okay?
Yeah.
Can you round it to the nearest 100?
Okay.
Is it the nearest 100 is 500 or forget about the thousands, okay? Forget about the thousands.
Yes, we forget about the thousands and we go to the ones and tens.
And hundreds. So we have 560. So does it round to 600 or 500?
The 6 stays 6, but the 0 it goes to 0. Like
Thank
it's
you.
still 0.
Okay, thank you very much. So it rounds to 600. 1,600. What about this number?
Which one?
Oh, no, not Mira. Let someone else answer.
Okay.
Thank you, Mira.
Welcome.
Oh, okay. Where is Abdul Karim? We have Abdul Karim 355. Hi.
Hi.
Can you round it to the nearest 100? The hundreds that surround this number are 300 or 400, okay? So where do you think this number should round to?
400.
Let's see if you are right. Yes, you are. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Now, who else is here? Ayham, do you want to answer? Yes, Ayham? Ayham? We have this number, 782. So what are the hundreds that surround this number? 700 and 800. Always check the hundreds out and then write the one that comes before and the one that comes after. 782, we have 700 and 800. Okay, we have 700 and 800. Then we go to the tens. Tens, is it more than 5 or less than 5? In this case, it is more than
5.
Yes, it is more than 5. Thank you very much. So where do you think it rounds to? 700 or 800?
700.
It's more than 5. So it goes up. What
Yes.
comes after 700? 800. 800. Yes, thank you very much. Now,
Yes, my name is Rashid.
your name is what?
Rashid.
Oh, you're not Ayham. Okay. I'm sorry for that, but I saw the name written on your screen. All right. So, Hasham. All right. Who wants to answer? Faris, Abdullah, Tala, Yasmin. I can't see your screens. Just raise your hand if you want to answer. All right. You said, Khalid, you can answer. Khalid, we have 7,079. 79 is closer to what? 100. What 100?
79 is closer to
What surrounds 79 from both sides?
1.
We have 100. We have 100.
100.
Okay, 100 is the nearest 100 to 79. Okay, so we leave the thousands alone. We don't touch the thousands, and we find the nearest 100 to the number 79. Thank you very much. Who wants to answer? Yes. Hashem, did you answer? Yes, you did. No, you didn't? Okay. Okay. We have 521. 521. What comes before and after 500 and 600? But look at the tens. It's less than 5. So where do you think it's going to be? Are we going to round it? Huh?
The tens will be in the ones.
Honey? 2 is less than 5. So we choose the smallest 100, okay? We choose the smallest 100, which is in this case what? 500 or 600?
500.
500. Thank you very much. All right. So, just to sum up, when we have to round to the nearest 100, what do we do? The first thing you do, look at me for now, not at the screen. Okay. The first thing you do, find the smallest 100 and the biggest 100 around your number. So we have, for example, 236. Okay, 236. You find the number that comes before and the number that comes after. 236. Okay, 200 and 300. Then we check the tens, whether the tens is smaller than 5 or 5 or more. 5 or more, choose the biggest 100. Less than 5, choose the smallest 100. And that's it. That is rounding to the nearest 10. And this is how we say the number has been rounded. We say 236, for example, rounds to 200. Rounds to 200. Okay? And that's it for today. Thank you very, very much. Make sure all the cameras are on next time, okay? I want to see you so that I can choose you to answer, inshallah. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you for your time. Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.